drawing back to the conference and sort of the opportunity through the faith communities, that these feel like great networks, great wonderful places which could help do some of the connecting. Language, how we use it, and how we perhaps tailor it to the need of the person we're talking with, and how we shape it. So that felt like another key message. And then kindness. It seemed to me almost that simple kindness and compassion we talked about. And I loved Smile for Slough. So maybe that's one thing that we do today, is Smile for Slough. So in terms of follow-up and what's going to happen as a result of this conference, well, everything that we've heard today, the PowerPoints, the presentations, the tabletop discussions, the Slido, which we had a go at using, and some of the rich comments that came through that and the questions. They will all be sort of brought together, a degree of analysis, and we will pull together a bit of a report about sort of what that tells us from today, and then draw out some of the actions. And that's the group, the steering group, who actually pulled this conference together today. And so we'll kind of carry on and continue the conversations with yourselves. So that's what's going to happen next, over the next few months. And that we hope that using, obviously most of you registered through Eventbrite, so we have a means of going back out to you, and that's how we'll share the kind of key messages from that work synthesised from the report. So that's kind of what we'll do. And we'll also ask your permission if we can share emails if you want to be kind of part of a bigger network, but that will only be with your consent. So a few thank yous before I close for the day and let you out of it. I think from yourselves, actually, I think thank you to yourselves for all that active participation and the really rich ideas and wisdoms that you've brought this afternoon and throughout the day. We thank our speakers, starting off with the High Sheriff, Lucy Zeal, Martin Percy, we had Alison, we had Jeff and Ramesh, and Samuel. Thank you, Samuel. That was fantastic in the afternoon to kick us off and keep us focused on what we're talking about. I don't know about you, but I felt really energised by Atmaversa, and I thought, I fancy doing a bit more of that, so I think I'm going to look into a bit of that dancing, because I thought my out-of-breathness was not a good sign at my age, so that was really important. I know that many of the stands, they came here early and they put out all their literature and they're doing some fantastic work. So I know it's a bit of a list, but I'm going to thank them. We've got Living in Harmony, the Samaritans, Men in Sheds, Friends in Need, Buckinghamshire Mind, Building Futures Together, Slough Lock Primary Care Network, Slough Carers Support, and Slough U3A, which is University for Third Age. And I think a really big thank you. I thank you for the name check of Slough Borough Council putting this conference together. And yes, we did put a bit of money, but actually the thinking and the creativity came from the partnership, which is very much Slough Faith Partnership, Art Beyond Belief, Slough CVS, and then within Slough it's Public Health, Community Team, and Adult Social Care. And a final thanks to particularly David, Emel, William, Zolf, Ramesh, and Veronica, because without you, we wouldn't have got this pulled together. So thank you very much.